Yeah.
Something big coming. Something big coming that ain't been done before, but you're about to see it happen for the first time, man. History in the making. You're probably wondering, what is it? It's breaking news here. You heard it first. Wrestle Talk Mania is on.
They just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never right now.
Welcome to WrestleMania!
What happens here becomes legendary.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to night 3 of Wrestle Talk Mania. We are just reaching over the halfway point of this extravaganza. We're 2 down, we got 2 to go, and that means we still have an abundance of content coming to your screens after an eventful night 2 and a night 1 for the history books. We head just over the edge tonight with debates, with judging, and with controversy, only the way Talk with Blaze can. As tonight, Mitry will be hopping in the debate booth to debate the Undertaker, and you can see it in his eyes. He is channeling as much of the dead man as he possibly can in order to get a victory at WrestleTokMania, getting a little disrespectful on us tonight, but his opponent has a little more riding on this outside of just a standard GOAT debate. It may be Undertaker versus John Cena tonight in the categories, but in the mind of Trent, this just means a little bit more as he attempts to break out on his own. Disconnecting himself from Tjay, Ariez, and all that bloodline mess could be the best thing for his career, or he falls flat on his face when defending a man you can't see. We will find out the GOAT tonight, I guess, in that debate, but along with that matchup, we have a bit of a different reasoning as Josiah will be in action. He's suiting up like he's about to judge something, which is almost the point, but tonight he debates whether or not Jey Uso should win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania from the ring general Gunther. He's busting a move, I guess, but there's an exterior motive, like all things here. His opponent not only is debating about the world title match at Mania 41, but they calling him a scammer. Big Money Mo, as you may call him, has allegedly run a scam for some of that cash he's flipping through right now. He's trying to get an assistant or something. So we got high stakes, defining moments, money to be owed tonight at Wrestle Talk Mania. It just continues to get that more interesting. I've been JC Pentagon. This is night 3 of 4. Let's get right.
Please welcome to Wrestle Talk Mania! The following is the Royals.
Man, number 1? We'll do number 2 though. No.
First World Wrestle Talk World Rumble, and I'm going against this bitch ass bum right here.
Unfortunately, you guys are eliminated. So there's that.
Cool. That's what's up. I'm gonna catch Mitry on the flip side because me and him.
All right.
We both took an L at the Rumble, man.
You know, after this Rumble loss, bro, like I gotta focus on me. I gotta lock in because I'll be damned if I gotta. I'm losing to Mitry. I already smacked him at Wrestle Talk Mania last year.
I'm gonna have to go with Trent.
Hey, what the fuck?
Hey, I was gonna pop mad as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm gonna do it again. Mitry, yeah, me and you need to go face to face. If we ever went one-on-one, let me show what I would do. Come on.
Oh my God!
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Who are you without Jay? We don't know.
The biggest moment. Wrestle Talk Mania. Fatal 4-way. You had your girls. I had mine. A couple other people had their girls. What happened to you?
You're trying to act like I'm not on shit. Like, what are you?
You're not.
And I'm gonna talk to production about setting up a debate with YouTube.
I'm a generous man. You feel me? I'm generous. So I'm about to go online shopping, man, for Mitry, man. some biotin. I don't know if they can really see it. Because, you know, Mitry balls. Another option, chat, I think Mitry will love. Give this old nigga a fucking cane. Old as shit. What, Mitry what? 33? It's a book called Good Arguments. How to debate. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, gun in the back of your head, you don't even got 3 wins in your resume. You a fucking ball.
We all seen Trent's video last week. You know, y'all thought it was funny. Y'all thought it was hilarious. You know, Mitry needs to buy this. Mitry needs to buy that, right? Funny, hilarious, right? But can y'all tell Trent to buy an NFL career? Can y'all tell Trent to buy some PT on a football field? I want to retire from the game of football, pursue other dreams I have. Ain't that a bitch? Bro had to, you know, leave football to interview motherfuckers. Bro wants to be Corey Graves so bad. Tell him to come see about me, bro. If it's one thing he can't do, it's play football. And he also won't beat me in no debate.
Why is he trying to reach into a field he can't even get into?
You can't even get into the field you're trying to get into.
Mitry, what do you do?
I do everything, nigga.
If you model, it can't be because this is what you look like. It can't be because you model. That's what you look like.
For the sake of both of y'all, let's figure out a topic.
I said we could do unreliable. I mean, 2 weeks ago he said my bad take. John Cena or Undertaker is bad take. You can't debate your GOAT?
Lock it in, man. Let's lock in.
Have both been talking crazy to the point where it's like something else got to be added to this match. So we decided we're gonna add a stipulation to your match.
I think when you lose to me, let's talk Mania. The next time you appear on Talk with Blaze, you have to do the Cody Rhodes entrance full 100%, and then when you do the wall, you gotta take your hat. You gotta take your hat off, show the body, and do the wall.
That's a hell of a stipulation, you know. That just gives me a lot more, you know, reason to whip your fucking ass.
Trent, if you lose, you gotta do the full Shinsuke Nakamura intro. Whoever's your football team rival, you gotta wear their jersey too while doing the intro.
The way you gonna lose is gonna be sick.
I watch Undertaker all the time. I know everything damn near about the Undertaker. So what the fuck are you gonna do to dispute anything I even say?
Time to play the game. Time to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. All about control. And if you can take it, it's all about your debt. And if you can pay it, it's all about pain. And who's gonna make it? I am the game. You don't wanna play me. I am control. No way you can shake me. I am heavy debt. No way you can pay me. I am the pain, and I know you can't take me. Look over your shoulder, ready to run like a Cleveland bitch from a smoking gun.
Chat, welcome to night 3 of Wrestle Talk Mania. We have a crazy debate starting off the show between Mitry and Trent. With that type of stipulation that they have is going to need more than just one judge. So we got 3 judges. So let's start bringing these judges up, man. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, you know, after winning last week, I knew an important matchup like this. I kind of figured, it can't just be just one ref. Like this is pretty serious here. So,
and speaking of that win last week, I heard somebody is very angry about that. Well, I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I'm hearing somebody a little upset about you winning that matchup. I don't know, but
that's weird.
Listen, I don't get to
did you find out who before we?
I ain't gonna get into that now. We got other stuff to worry about. But
fair.
Let's get to the next judge that's gonna be helping judge this matchup. Oh man.
Okay. Following up with Ant. Mr. Pass, but that's the
Ant, are you
there.
Oh, yes, I'm here. Yes,
All right,
he was about to pass.
He
was about to pass. Give him a second.
No, maybe. Let's get to the final judge. So we get to this topic. Let's go. Magic, what's up?
We hurt people.
Look at this guy.
We hurt people. Oh, that's a W quote. That's a W quote right there.
All right.
What's good, y'all? Talk the Blaze.
We got Magic. We got Ant. Listen, this is a big time talk. This is a big time debate between two people with a crazy stipulation. I need y'all to be neutral. I need y'all to call it right down the middle. I know y'all capable of that. That's why I chose y'all.
Zay,
so let's
2-0. Just remind you that.
Let's keep it like that. All right. So let's bring the first person up who's going to be a part of this debate. Let's bring Mitry up.
The following debate is to determine who is the greatest of all time. Introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, representing the Dead Man, representing the Vina, representing the...
Mitry, what up, dog?
Hey, we got Mitry, all right.
What up with it?
Back at it, Wrestle Talk Mania.
You ready, Mitry? You good? You locked in?
Trent's only here because of me.
Oh, wow. Okay. I ain't even gonna hold you up. I ain't gonna hold you up any longer. Let's bring up Trent. This is outrageous.
So, you think you're untouchable?
Word life. This is basic thugonomics. This is basic thugonomics. Word life.
And his opponent from Houston, Texas, representing the Doctor of Thugonomics, representing the C-Nation, representing John Cena, Trent.
Heavyweight or bands of holy camp for ransom. the full anthem. Teams hit the floor, it's the new fight, Jordan. Like a broken needle, kid, you missing the point.
Here we go.
Okay. Oh damn. He said it's basically.
Yo, that shit was golden, boy.
Oh wow.
Hey, go hold you.
Talk with Blaze. You know what I'm saying? This Mania season, like, you know what I'm saying? Chat, what's good?
Here we go.
Mitry, you a bot. What's good, my boy? How you
Shut
doing?
the fuck up, bro.
How you doing, bro? How you doing?
First off, before we get started,
Hey, Chad, this look beautiful, don't it? Look nice, don't it?
It's a cool belt. I will say. You know, the spin thing. You know.
Before we even get started, I got a special message for that dumbass nigga Zay. Like, you talk so much fucking shit, bro. Like, one of these days I'm gonna slap the shit out of him. Just know that.
Oh wow.
That's how we starting this shit off. Trent, I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. You're fat and you're ugly. So.
Oh wow. Here we go.
That's how we rocking. No, nigga.
All right. So listen. Okay. All right. Let's remind the people of what the stipulation is. So if Mitry loses, he got to do Cody Rhodes' entrance, and at the woe part, he got to take off his hat. And if Trent loses, he got to do the Shinsuke Nakamura entrance, and he got to wear his rivals like jersey for football.
Hey, Matty, don't laugh too loud, bro. Like, calm down.
All right, here we go.
I'm ready, you do.
Chill out. We got 50 people here. Make sure you like the stream. And whenever y'all ready, the floor is yours, man. Here we go.
Man, you know why the Undertaker's the GOAT, bro. Okay, damn near 3 decades of wrestling, 3 decades of legacy. Like, the Undertaker is the personification of a GOAT. Okay, he don't just have his legacy. He also helps other people. That's one thing I feel like he has over most people. Undertaker's gonna give you a chance. If the Undertaker feel like he can rock with you, or you can get something off from the Undertaker as far as momentum goes, the Undertaker did that for countless people. On top of the match quality, on top of WrestleMania, we count WrestleMania as the biggest match, the biggest show of the year, right? You want to perform on WrestleMania. He's the greatest WrestleMania performer of all time as well. Like, on top of elevating people, like that's the main thing with the Undertaker, bro. The character, obviously, is the greatest character of all time. Nobody has a greater character than the Undertaker. He can change his character within the motherfucking decade and still fit in. So I mean, when you add all of that together, that's how we starting this shit off.
All right. So honestly, I was talking about 2 people in top 5. We got split hairs and all that. So honestly, you keep it a buck. The only thing you could definitively say that Undertaker has over John Cena that's like night and day is character work. Cena clears on the mic. I'm not done. Shut up. Cena clears on the mic. You brought up match quality. You can't go match for match with John Cena right now. You can't do that. Tyler Reigns, he obviously clears. And then you brought up.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, you brought up Taker's longevity. But Taker has great longevity. But like, again, we talking about with 2 people that were splitting hairs. John Cena's lows are not even comparable about a dog shit that Undertaker has in his career. For majority of the 90s, Undertaker's in the 90s his ass. Autumn shit's his ass. Autumn, like, that's literally bad.
Can name them.
Huh?
Name them.
What do you mean name them? You talking about like the whole? For majority of the 90s, match quality.
Bro, I don't want to hear majority.
You want to talk about just bad matches? Okay, in general.
Name some examples.
Cool.
Do you have examples?
You have just in general. So we're talking about bad matches. Taker, Big Boss Man. Taker, Psycho Sid. Taker versus Taker. Taker versus Giant Gonzalez. Taker versus Hogan. Taker versus Yokozuna. Taker versus Jimmy Snuka. We can keep going. We got all day with Taker bad matches. Oh, he has dumb lows where John Cena has to have nowhere near as many as lows as Undertaker.
Okay, so we're comparing lows for what? What episode?
We're comparing lows because John Cena also has one of the greatest peaks of all time. So
the Undertaker's high.
We're talking about people when we have to split hairs between the two. When you look at John Cena's career versus the Undertaker's, John Cena has never had the amount of lows in his career, in his life, compared to the Undertaker. Never had.
John Cena was almost fired, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh my God, he almost got fired in his rookie year.
John Cena was almost fired in his rookie year. Yes.
Okay, you can make a YouTube.
That's a
when you talk about some of WWE's worst matches of all,
bro. Didn't John Cena? What are we talking about? Lows, right? You want to talk about lows? We can go lows for lows. John Cena and fucking Kevin Federline. That's a great highlight, right? John Cena versus John Cena and John Laurinaitis in the main event of a pay.
But here's the thing, though.
John Cena and the Miz at WrestleMania, right?
Here's the issue.
That match was great with the Rock interfering.
Here's the issue. Here's the problem, Mitry. Here's your problem. Here's the problem that we're talking about. Does John Cena?
Oh my God!
Does John Cena have lows?
We're comparing the lows.
Just let me finish. Mitry, let me finish.
Go ahead.
We're talking about two all-time guys. Does John Cena have lows? Yes, we obviously know he has lows. But we're talking about two people. Now, when you compare all the lows together, it is not close, not even debate. Undertaker has way more lows than John Cena. Undertaker, when he debuted from 19, you can talk about the whole. You can talk about from the year he debuted to 99. You know how many lows are in them years for Undertaker?
So
how many?
Mad of them. We can keep going. There's a lot of them. Because we can keep going. You got to think.
Okay.
Undertaker has a great story with Kane. He has a great story. You know why people don't talk about that few months? Because all the matches suck. The only good match they got.
That's a lie.
The only good match they got in that's all right is WrestleMania 13. All the other shit suck. They all suck. They all suck.
Nobody talks about Undertaker and Kane. That's one of the greatest stories of all time.
Oh, I'm a look, Mitry. I know you old.
That's one of the top stories of all time. And then look.
Let me explain what I just said to you. No. Let me explain what I just said to you. Do people talk about Undertaker versus Kane? Yes, as the story. There's a reason why they only talk about the story because all the matches are caca.
That's not true.
Oh, is it not true?
That's not true. At WrestleMania 14, the match was.
Now name another one.
The match was decent.
Now name another one.
You said all the matches. It wasn't all the matches.
SummerSlam 2000. Doodoo. The bragging rights match in 2010. Doodoo. The in your house match.
WrestleMania 14 match was fine.
Oh, Mitry.
You're bugging.
You dumb.
You're bugging.
Mitry. You named one.
Okay, listen.
You named one match out of like 7 matches that they had. They all not good.
Okay, listen, Trent, hold on. Let's turn that shit around. Okay, you want to talk about Kane, right? The Undertaker made Kane's fucking career. Kane has a career because of the Undertaker. Okay. Kane has a career because he was the Undertaker's brother. The whole story. That's one person that I'm saying Undertaker elevated to a fucking career. John Cena has not elevated as much people as Undertaker has.
Wait, okay.
What people? No. Okay, so
who did he elevate?
Who else did Undertaker elevate? What about in 2007?
I didn't say who else. I said no. I asked you, did John Cena elevate people? Yes or no? Did he not do that?
Who? Trent?
Edge?
Edge?
He didn't elevate Edge? Are you dumb? I dare you to lie.
Trent, wait, this how?
What do you mean how?
Answer the fucking question. How?
He literally propelled him into a main eventer after they whole feud that they had. One of the best feuds in the region.
Okay, so look, that's cool. That's cool and all right. But didn't the Undertaker give Edge his first main event at WrestleMania or not?
Okay, that doesn't mean Cena didn't elevate him. Are you stupid?
That means Undertaker did more.
It doesn't. No, Mitry. He literally got that. He literally got to that stage to where he was at because of John Cena. So what are you talking about?
Got the main event of WrestleMania.
If Edge doesn't cash in the Money in the Bank on Cena, they don't have that crazy feud. They have the Unforgiven match. He don't do the stuff he does in 08 with the Undertaker. He doesn't do that. So what are you talking about?
And John Cena still couldn't get him the main event, but it was the Undertaker that did it.
Why does that matter?
Yeah, it matters.
It doesn't matter.
It matters because John Cena and Edge ain't a WrestleMania main event. That's why it matters.
Talk about elevation.
That's why it matters.
Elevation. John Cena has a whole title reign in 2015. It's one of the best mid-card title reigns of all time. Where he elevated happy. So what are you talking about?
This is getting good. This is getting good.
Wait, who did he elevate? What happened? What happened after those matches? Hold on. Wait.
No. Let's go down the list.
What happened after those matches? Go down the list. Go down the list. Go ahead. Go down the list.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Did he not elevate Kevin Owens? Yes or no?
Keep going. Just go on. I'm not answering.
It's a yes or no question. Say yes.
I'm not answering no questions.
Yes
Go ahead. I'm not answering no questions. Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Go down the list. No, I'm not doing that.
He didn't elevate
Cesaro. Nah, we're not. Nah. He elevated him to what?
Okay, bro. All right, bro.
To what? What did he elevate him to?
All right, bro. So, what do you mean? What he elevated to?
Trent, I'm just asking a simple question.
No, you can't tell me that. Then when I ask you a question, I'm not answering.
I honestly accepted more.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not answering.
He elevate Sami Zayn
to help you.
He didn't elevate Sami Zayn.
Roman did that.
It's a yes or no. Why?
Roman did that, brother. Come on.
Chad, this is the definition of deflecting and not answering a question. Did Roman Reigns elevate Sami Zayn? The sky.
Yes.
But did John Cena not elevate him? Yes or no?
In one match? No. One match elevated him? One match.
This shit is crazy. Wait. This shit is crazy.
On, bro. Go ahead, keep going, bro.
This shit is crazy, bro.
Like, keep going.
Like this
what
shit
else?
is crazy. But nah,
he gonna tell me John Cena elevated Sami Zayn.
No, wait, no. Let's keep
after,
going.
After that match, what was Sami Zayn?
Hold on. Let me keep going to what I was about to say. A lot of these stuff that we're gonna talk about when it comes to Undertaker and Cena, a lot of them are close. You can agree that, like point blank, they're close. John Cena just has just as many good feuds as Undertaker. Like I don't even know.
Without the title, I don't think so.
It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Without the title, I don't think so.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, listen. It don't. Why
it doesn't matter? Huh?
Why it don't matter? That means the Undertaker is greater than the fucking championship.
And even then,
no. That's the point. That's the point that the Undertaker is bigger than the fucking title. He didn't need the title to be in the.
That's great, but
John Cena does.
But that's who an Undertaker is. That is true. But I can also say, giving your guy a main belt, telling me carry your company for 2 decades, that also has to matter too, does it not? Does it not? Does it not? Because you're talking about without the title. No, Mitry, you talking about you want to use feuds without the title? Does he not have an all-time feud with AJ Styles? Yes or no? Yes or no? No, it's a yes or no. Yes or no? Does he not have one of the big feuds of all time in Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Yes or no?
That shit, no. It's cool, whatever. The matches suck, like you said.
Nah, that's troll. That he trolled. You trolled. Hold on.
Let's go back to the logic. Let's go back to the matches. Let's go back to the match logic, right?
You said what?
The matches weren't good.
No.
Okay, the matches weren't good.
No.
None of the matches were good.
No.
Their matches weren't good. Cena and Rock was not good.
Hold on. WrestleMania 29 match. Okay, it is not good. WrestleMania 28 is a banger. What are you talking about? That shit is a banger. And that has an elite team for it. What are you talking about?
Bro, nah, I'm not giving it the match, but the match was not that. It was not that. The match was not that.
That match is not that.
It was cool or whatever.
How was that match?
You want to talk about WrestleMania matches?
This we're not going to do.
Hey, real quick. You want to talk about WrestleMania matches? The top fucking WrestleMania matches in history include The Undertaker. Say I'm lying. Say I'm lying. Wait. Say I'm lying.
And the thing is, too, that he's saying with it, like, again, that are close. There are literally multiple John Cena matches that are all-time great. So why does it, like, they're close.
But they're not greater than the Undertaker's matches, right? If we say, I'm
gonna say this again. I can say this again. No. I can say this again. Yes, does Undertaker have better Mania matches than John Cena? Yes, but you can't go match me right now. But you can't go match me right now. You can't go match for match.
He say matches overall, though. He say matches overall, not just Mania matches. He say overall.
Overall, you can't go match for match.
Oh no.
Let's do it then. Let's go.
So Undertaker and Kurt Angle?
You said Undertaker and Kurt Angle? Okay. Hold on. Undertaker Kurt John Cena versus AJ Styles.
The Undertaker, The Rock, and Kurt Angle triple threat match is considered one of the greatest.
You want to talk about triple threat? Cena versus Brock versus Seth Rollins Royal Rumble? You want to do triple threat? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm waiting.
This is getting good.
I'm waiting.
We got Undertaker and motherfucking Undertaker and Edge, Undertaker and Randy Orton,
Undertaker Edge, Cena Edge,
Undertaker Edge, Hell in a Cell, Undertaker Orton, Hell in a Cell, Undertaker Edge.
Whoa! Don't rush through. Okay,
let's
go jab for jab.
I mean, you can say one at a time. You say one at a time.
So you said Undertaker Edge, right? Right?
Undertaker Edge, you can pick.
Okay, now pause. Just pause. Cena versus CM Punk. Multiple. Let's keep going.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk about Undertaker and Brock Lesnar and Hell in a Cell. That's considered the greatest Hell in a Cell match of all time, by the way.
Okay. Hold on. Cena versus Daniel Bryan.
Donney uses instigative journalism.
Okay, let's keep going, Mitry, because I'm about to make a point. Let's keep naming them. Keep naming them.
Okay, we got
I'm about to come out. Let's go make my point. Keep going.
Yeah, we got Undertaker, HBK.
Okay.
Undertaker. We got Undertaker.
I have John Cena. I have John Cena, HBK, all-time great.
beat John Cena at a WrestleMania, by the way. Like,
okay. Oh my God.
Like,
we're gonna use.
We clear him.
Bro.
So we can't. So we're not using kayfabe. So we're not using kayfabe.
We're using.
He beat the shit out of John Cena. Actually,
are we gonna use why John Undertaker?
We can do Undertaker John Cena from 2003. Actually, 2003. No way.
Okay. What does that mean? Is CM Punk better than Undertaker? I done seen CM Punk beat Undertaker. What does that mean?
What does what mean?
Oh, John Cena lost to Undertaker at WrestleMania 34. Okay.
That's a cap in my. That's just a cap. That's a foul for me. What?
He beat that. Good. Oh, so if you use that as a match, I could just say, what's his name? Cena versus Roman Reigns 2017. Since you want to use that match for WrestleMania 34, let's keep going. Let's keep going with the matches, Mitry. Match for match. Let's keep going.
Okay. Shit, we got Undertaker and Jeff Hardy ladder match. What? That's another
Undertaker Jeff Hardy.
That's another match that.
I literally have one. Okay,
right?
I'm gonna use.
Wait. That's another point to my elevation. The Undertaker helped elevate Jeff Hardy in a fucking title ladder match, showing how good Jeff Hardy really can be, his potential, all that shit.
Niggas is talking elevation with Jeff Hardy when he was the most over nigga in the world without Undertaker. Shut up. Stop talking. Stop talking. Shut up.
Jeff Hardy was a tag team.
And you want to, and so since you brought that match up, since you want to bring that match up, Cena versus Seth Rollins 2015 SummerSlam. That match is better than that match you're talking about. Let's keep going, Mitry. Let's keep going to my point.
What is your point?
My point is you can't go match for match. Taker has this is Taker's matches. He has the top of the top, great, good, hot dog shit. John Cena has some bad, good, great, elite, great, good. He stayed consistent up there. Undertaker, people forget. Y'all just, because Mitch, you're an Undertaker fan. Y'all don't talk about Undertaker in the 90s for a specific reason. You know why? All them years, shit, all them matches suck.
Okay. So
no. Let's talk about the WrestleMania streak, right? Let's talk about your WrestleMania streak. You put that WrestleMania streak in half. When you talk about the matches before, they all suck. Jimmy Snuka, Jimmy Suka, Giant Gonzalez, King Kong Bundy, Big Boss Man, they all suck.
Trent, we're taking away wins because they were bad. We're taking away wins like we're doing.
Chat, he can't.
Is that what we're doing?
No. It's not about taking away the matches.
We can take away half of the matches, whatever. He has 27. He has 27. Okay, shut up real quick.
Let him cook, Trent.
He has 27 total WrestleMania matches. That's cool. 25-2 at WrestleMania. 5 main events, right?
Okay.
Cool. John Cena 10-6 at WrestleMania. The nigga's ass at WrestleMania.
This is what he's telling me to cook, Donney. He's using WrestleMania records in a record.
WrestleMania is the biggest. WrestleMania is the biggest show of the fucking year.
Yes. Sport to talk about wins. Gang, no. This is what I'm talking about. When I'm not discrediting Taker's, when I'm not talking about take his wins away. I'm saying does Taker have literally some of the best Mania matches you ever seen?
What are we doing,
bro? Does Taker have some of the best Mania matches you ever seen in your life? Yes.
The best, the greatest.
Yes. But I said there's a reason why you don't talk about 90s Taker. People don't talk about that.
Why don't people talk about 90s Taker? Because I do.
Because it sucked.
Other people talk about 90s Taker.
The matches stink.
Trent, oh my God. Trent.
The matches suck, Mitry.
Ministry Undertaker is one of the greatest characters of all time. What are you talking about? They don't talk about the Undertaker in the 90s.
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
90s, bro. The Ministry of Darkness Undertaker is one of the top characters of his
game.
Yeah, bro. What do you think they don't talk about him?
When I'm talking about 90, okay, you see how in the 2000s you can talk about elite Taker matches because they were actually good? I'm talking about, yes, was the Undertaker character always been elite? Yes. But the matches sucked. They were gaga. They sucked. Taker versus Kamala? Like, they're matches that are terrible, Mitry. They
John
suck.
Cena has terrible matches, bro. He has terrible matches.
He doesn't. Okay, and
I don't understand what we're doing. He has more.
Point.
So Undertaker has more.
Exactly. He has way
Oh,
more.
Undertaker has more. Oh my God, more. What?
Talking about.
And the Undertaker has more greats. The Undertaker has more greats than that nigga Cena.
So Mitry. If we're talking about match catalog, I'm always going to take somebody who has the great, elite, and good with a little bit of bad versus you might have some top of the top quality, but you have a whole decade of dog.
The Undertaker, listen. You're talking about matches, right? The Undertaker, you admitted it, has the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. That's the greatest fucking compliment you can have.
And the funny part is
that's the biggest fucking thing you measure.
And the funniest part is he has that, and you still can't go match for match with John Cena because we just proved it.
We just did.
No, you did not. Because my matches were better. The matches at the end with mine were better than yours. It's some of mine that you name are already better than mine. I mean,
so they were better because you said it. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Mitry.
Just because you said it don't mean it's true.
How was the Mitry? How was
you said it don't mean it.
How was Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy a better match than Cena versus Edge TLC 2006? Because that's what you said. How was that?
We were naming match for match, one match versus another match, and
you just told me. So explain to me. You told me.
I can say the Undertaker elevated somebody in that match as well.
Oh, Johnson. He's a bot, bro. He's a bot. Like he doesn't.
So he elevated Edge. He elevated Edge during that TLC match.
He elevated the whole feud. What are you talking about? Not elevate him.
Okay. Cool. You're bugging.
I'm bugging.
You want to talk about elevation, right? We can talk about 2007. Huh?
Cena has elevated a whole mid card. He has elevated Edge. Like, why are you acting like? What are you talking about?
Okay. So we're gonna act like he didn't bury half the motherfucking roster, right?
He only buried the Nexus. That's a bad narrative. He only buried the Nexus. What are you talking about? He only buried the Nexus.
So let's talk about how John Cena. Shut the fuck up. How about we talk about John Cena burying niggas' momentum? We don't gotta say he buried them, right? John Cena, he said live on TV, I don't bury talent, I bury mediocrity. So niggas like Roos?
Okay, Mitry, explain to me, outside of Nexus, who did he bury?
I was gonna get ready to say that until you opened your fat
ass
mouth.
Shut
up. Nigga, Rusev for one. Rusev's momentum was done, cooked after John Cena beat his ass. Huh? What about Ryback? Ryback had momentum before he went heel, and what did John Cena do? He tore that shit down.
You're using Ryback out. John Cena buried Ryback. What are you lying for, bro? What are you lying for? Because why you acting like Rusev did beat him first?
What are you talking about? Rusev got buried.
I will say Cena was before. Cena was before.
Cena was before.
Well, no. Like Cena beat Ryback before Rusev did. Like they both beat him, but I was just saying.
Like the fact that you're trying to say that John Cena buried Ryback that's a complete cap. How did he bury him? Because you want to talk about somebody. After Mitry, we're talking about burying. If you want to talk about somebody burying him, so what CM Punk was doing, talking all that crap about Ryback, that leads more to somebody getting buried more than John Cena beating him in a match.
When John Cena beats somebody, their momentum is cooked, bro. We've seen it multiple times. When John Cena beats somebody,
by John Cena,
because his momentum was done after John Cena was through with him, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure, bro. All right, bro.
Through.
I'm sure. Like
after that, Ryback was in a fucking tag team with Ryback. So you don't remember that?
You said
That's where Ryback went to after John Cena was done with him.
That doesn't mean
Rusev was gone. Okay.
That doesn't mean he got buried by Cena, bro. That doesn't mean that.
So what does it mean if he didn't do shit after?
We're talking, bro. We're talking about Triple H, Booker T. That's a bury. That's getting buried. What John Cena did to the Nexus, that's a bury. That's the only thing that you can say where you can really talk about is saying that.
Okay, so who did the Undertaker bury?
Nobody. What's that? What type of point is that? So now Undertaker.
That's the point. That's the point.
Undertaker is
the
better than
Undertaker
John Cena.
elevates. No. The Undertaker elevates people more than John Cena because he didn't bury nobody, bitch. That's what it means. Are you stupid?
Shut the bro.
You just gave me the point. You said Undertaker didn't bury nobody, right? The Undertaker lets people go over. Undertaker helps people get elevated. Undertaker helps niggas get momentum.
Can I ask the judges a question? Can I ask y'all a question because to correct my memory? When did
Rusev
happen? When did Rusev Day happen?
Rusev Day was late 2017 is when it started.
Damn, man. When did John Cena and Rusev was feuding?
That was beginning of 2015.
So damn, so Rusev became one of the most over people in the company after John Cena and them had their feud or whatever, right? Damn, I don't see
taking it, yeah.
That don't seem like a barrier to me.
That was a reboot. Like you got to use context, bro. John Cena beat the
shit now I got to use. I have to.
John Cena, he beat the shit out of Rusev.
No. I had to use my
Rusev was
no.
And then they rebooted him. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
This nigga is crazy. Hold on. So, judges, I have to use context on why Rusev Day happened, but I can't use context on why John Cena buried Ryback. We all know Ryback was dirt. Are we serious? That's the
Trent. Let's just go with your narrative, right? And say Ryback was never shit at all, right? He was never shit. He never had no man. He was never a top guy. He was none of that, right? He was never none of that. He was never none. He was dirt all along, right?
No, I didn't judge.
No. So what? I didn't. So what are you talking about?
Okay, no.
So Ryback was dirt before Cena.
Did Ryback get over the crowd with the beep? Yes. But in the ring, did he not suck? Was he not terrible?
Oh my God! Here we go. Was he not one of the OVs or not?
You said what?
I can ask the judges. Was Ryback a hot shit or not?
At one point, yeah. I'll admit he was.
So we can't act like he was dirt just because you said, "Oh, he's dirt." No, it don't work like that, bro.
He was literally okay, bro. Like
it don't work like that.
Okay, bro. Okay.
That shit. Whatever the fuck.
Yes, he was over, but he still was terrible in the ring. But
that's true.
Like that's fine. But like I said, but like what I keep saying, when we talk about this overall debate, we're talking about Cena versus Undertaker. Obviously, the top two people. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna repeat what I just said all around. Mm-hmm. John Cena has just as many good feuds as Undertaker. He's way better than Undertaker on the mic. The fact that John Cena has 2 all-time title reigns from a mid-card perspective, carrying the whole mid-card, and an all-time title reign from 06 to 07 speaks volumes of how John Cena is as a champion. His peak and impact is insane, just like the Undertaker. Watch why I said it's another watch. When you talk about match quality, it's John Cena. And then when you talk about the lows, because we're splitting hairs between these people, we're talking about the lows. John Cena lows are nowhere near comparable to Undertaker, and that's a fact. That's not an opinion.
I mean, that's what I mean. It sounds good. I mean, you said John Cena is a great champion. I mean,
no, he's not a great champion. He's an all-time great champion.
He was a great champion. What about his world heavyweight title reigns? Like, can you explain what happened with those titles?
It's got to be championship reign.
No, Trent. I just want to talk about the world heavyweight title with John Cena, since you said he's a great all-around champion. Let's talk about that.
Okay.
Trent, how many days consecutive was John Cena the world heavyweight champion?
What do you say?
How many days was John Cena a consecutive world heavyweight champion? How many days?
I don't know. You tell me, Mr. Wikipedia. I don't know. You tell me.
You don't know?
You tell me.
It was 207 days total. Okay. 207 days total. You said he's a great champion. The Undertaker.
Nigga. What?
The Undertaker.
You're talking about another reign when he has 2 all-time great title reigns that a lot of people don't even have.
Okay,
don't even have one.
So we're gonna take away.
No. You're talking about title reigns. No. Yo Goat doesn't have one title reign better than 06 or 17.
He does. If we okay, let's cool.
Mitry. No. What year?
Okay. What year? Just go by it's context, right? I'm gonna use context, right?
What year?
The Undertaker in 2007, his World Heavyweight Championship run. That included Batista and Edge. That shit lasted. No, listen.
Let me explain.
The Undertaker helped elevate Batista to the next level, which then led to Edge getting his first WrestleMania main event. That's all because of the Undertaker.
If Undertaker,
that's all because of the Undertaker. Listen,
if Undertaker elevated,
Undertaker beats Batista at WrestleMania. Cool. They have the trilogy: Last Man Standing match, cage match, right? And then
no,
Undertaker.
No, I'm not getting away with you lying. I'm not getting away with you lying. I am not getting away with you lying.
And then Undertaker.
You're just trying to speak up. No, shut up, boy.
And then the Undertaker.
Shut up. No, I'm not about to let you lie.
Gave Batista the win at Cyber Sunday. That didn't make Batista a next level star.
Mitry, I'm gonna ask you a question. You want to talk about elevating? Did before he feuded with Undertaker, did Batista not main event of WrestleMania? Yes or no?
Okay, so listen.
No. Answer a question. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Wait, Trent, wait.
It's a yes or no question, gang.
Trent, wait. This is the narrative. This is the narrative that y'all got wrong.
Yes or no?
This is what y'all got wrong. This is what y'all got wrong. Just because he main evented before the Undertaker don't mean you stop elevating right there. That's it. You're a star. You're the main star. Just right there.
He was already one of the biggest
stars. You can elevate more.
He was already one of the biggest stars of the company. You dumb
Trent, he just
was already one of the top stars.
He just became a star. Trent, he just became a star at WrestleMania.
He was already one of the top guys. So what are you talking about? He was already one of the top two guys in the company. Triple H ever elevated him. I'll bring up the Undertaker.
You can still get elevated from one spot to the next, bro.
Okay, but why you don't keep that same energy when Edge got elevated by John Cena? Then you have to move the Undertaker. Why don't you keep
What didn't I say? Undertaker elevated Edge more. It was more. He gave Edge his first main event. He gave Edge his first main event, bro. It's tiers to shit. It can elevate somebody.
Who? Why did he get there?
Listen.
How did he get there? You're giving Undertaker.
Yo, what the fuck?
Let's use your logic, right? Randy Orton became the youngest world heavyweight champion ever. He was elevated, right? Nobody else elevated Randy Orton, right?
You said what?
Nobody else elevated Randy Orton, right? After that.
What are you talking about?
After he became the world heavyweight champion the first time.
He was already being elevated by Evolution. Are you stupid?
So he didn't get so nobody else helped him get to a next level, right?
Yeah. You know who did? You know who did the most? You know who did the most? Michael.
Oh wait, you just said Triple H did it. So that's
null and void. Who elevated him the most? Who one of you elevated the most? That's what you said.
Right? You just said it don't count, right?
I didn't say it didn't count.
You said it count. No, nobody else elevated Randy Orton. It was only Evolution. So John Cena didn't do shit, right?
No.
You said that. You said that. Rewind it.
You're getting confused.
Rewind the tape.
No. Here's the difference. No. When you
did he say that or not?
Oh, let me finish. Like I said,
he said that. I do not believe he said that. I do not believe he said that.
When you kept bringing up the elevation, you kept bringing up people make it seem like they solely got elevated.
He did not.
You made it seem like you brought up Batista like he solely got elevated by Taker when you know in the whole chat know that's a bold-faced lie.
Okay, can anybody replay the video where I said that's the only Undertaker was the only one that elevated him? Because I said there's tiers to this shit. He helped elevate them motherfuckers. When did I say that?
Okay.
Can anybody rewind the tape?
Anybody rewind the tape? Mitry. What's your whole point of bringing up elevation? When both have elevated elite talent.
Okay, he's better at it. He does it greater.
It's a wash.
He does it more.
It's a wash.
So
it's literally
all right.
He clears that part.
I feel like final statements. Is it final statements? I feel like
I'm a statement.
Nigga, he just said it's a wash.
Right, so look.
He's
y'all did matches. Y'all did elevation.
Yo, they did title reigns.
That's all? Is that all?
I mean, if they want to do maybe I guess Impact, but other than that,
it's a wash. There's no point in talking about Impact when it's a wash. That's why I be saying.
How is it a wash? It's the Undertaker's legacy.
He literally saved a dying company.
Let him cook. Let him cook a little bit.
He literally saved.
They already own.
All right, look. Here's what we're gonna do. Mitry gonna say what he got to say about Impact. Trent, you rebuttal. Say what you say, and then we go to final statements. All right, quick. Don't be no crazy long amount. Quick point on Impact, and let's go.
Okay, well, I'll just say the Undertaker has one of the greatest impacts of all time because of his character. So without the Undertaker, where's WrestleMania at, bro? WrestleMania is a spectacle. It's a grand thing because the Undertaker made it one of those. Okay, the other people helped along the way. Cool, Hogan, all them other shit niggas, but the Undertaker was a mainstay at WrestleMania, right? The Undertaker was so good at like elevating people. He was a fucking match on the card for niggas that didn't have a match, bro. If you didn't have a match or a title match, you can go say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight the Undertaker at WrestleMania and give anybody a match at WrestleMania." That's another great point that John Cena just he don't really have that over the Undertaker, bro. So you want to add in legacy, like the people that Undertaker has even helped along the way. You can name countless motherfuckers that Undertaker has helped get to the next stage, bro. The Undertaker is so good at elevating people. He's on a fucking TV show right now, helping elevate new stars, bro. You can laugh all you want, bro. That's part of Undertaker's legacy, helping the motherfuckers before him get on. That's what the Undertaker's been doing since his fucking career started, bro. You're laughing. That's cool and shit.
All right. Trent, your rebuttal.
Without Undertaker, there's no Mania, bro.
That was so Mickey. That last part was crazy, Mickey.
All right, Trent, what you gotta say? And then we do the final statement.
Impact thing. I think the impact thing is they did it in different ways, and I think it's literally on the same tier. That's why I don't talk about the impact because it's literally a wash. Because just like how Undertaker would he elevated himself to where he didn't need a belt. John Cena, they literally gave him the keys to the whole company and made him be the face of the company for 2 decades straight. You don't just do that without having crazy impact. When you talk about elevating people, like we can go all day. Randy Orton, CM Punk, Edge, like he elevated a whole mid-card in 2015. Like there's no point of talking about impact when they both have crazy impact. But then that's what I'm saying. And can I say another part before we head out? Can I say another part?
Is it dealing with impact?
Huh? No, okay. I'll say my final statement.
Yeah, we go final statements then. Whoever want to go first? Yeah, that's between y'all two.
Go ahead,
final statement.
Oh wow.
My final statement is.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna buy some cleats for Trent, but I know you can't use them.
What are you talking about?
I know you can't use them, bro. I'm sorry.
Mitry, bro. Come on.
Okay, my fault.
Come on, bro.
Okay, my final statement, bro. Okay, I think the Undertaker is the greatest of all time because on top of him, being greater than the championship, on top of him being one of the greatest character of all time, his entrances, his moments, to his returns, to his aura, everything about the Undertaker screams GOAT, Mount Rushmore. We don't talk about match quality, that's fine, but you can't name 3 fucking matches better than the Undertaker's 4-year streak of WrestleMania matches with Triple H and Shawn Michaels. I mean, 2 of the matches are considered the greatest matches of all time. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say after that, bro. His title reigns helped the other niggas get on, bro. I mean, John Cena was a great champion, but it was all about Cena. Undertaker was about himself, but he was more about the other people getting on. That's why I think that's a little gap. The Undertaker helped these niggas way more. He's way less selfish. He don't have to bury a whole fucking group just to be champion, bro. And that's it. Take us a GOAT, bro. Take us a fucking GOAT. And John Cena's wife. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways. Like I said before, I'm talking about 2 all-time.
Come on, dog. I can't do it, bro.
What are you talking about?
What is Taker then? All right.
Anyway, like what I was saying. We talking about 2 all-time great people. But like I said, when you start talking about these dudes, you gotta feel me. What's his name? Pick little parts in the game to where there has to be separators. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta feel me. So like I said, Cena has just as much good feuds as Undertaker. His longevity is just as good as Undertaker. His peak is better than Undertaker. his impact is just viewed as the same as Undertaker. He clears him on the mic. He doesn't have a better match catalog. And the biggest separator of them all on why John Cena is over Undertaker, John Cena has nowhere near the bad quality compared to the Undertaker. Point blank, period. Taker has a whole decade of doo-doo. It has a whole decade of Mitry's head. That's why you about to take that shit off.
John Laurinaitis, bro.
A whole decade of doo-doo. Doo-doo. He has a whole decade of it.
Cena, Mickey versus Miz and Maurice. I mean...
Yeah, I know, but hold on. But in the last statement, Taker has a match so bad in his career. People say it's not even canon.
Oh, wow. It's AI.
Chill.
People say it's AI. He has
chill.
They say filler. Oh wow.
Chill. It is.
Didn't John Cena just get his ass whipped by Solo and Theory? Come on, bro.
Okay, Taker versus Viscera. Hold on. And this is the last thing I will say. I guarantee you, my bottom, the whole chat, Donney, Magic, Crack, they will watch John Cena versus Austin Theory, WrestleMania 39, 5,000 times before they will ever in their life watch Taker versus Goldberg, Taker Brothers of Destruction versus DX, Taker versus Giant Gonzalez, Taker versus Jimmy Snuka, Taker versus Yokozuna, and I can keep going.
He's speaking for everybody else now.
Maybe one match just for everybody else, happen,
right?
But besides that,
keep going.
Oh my God,
I didn't even talk about WrestleMania 19 that doo-doo 2-on-1 match. I didn't even talk about Taker versus Great American Bash. I didn't even talk about that. I didn't even talk about Undertaker versus Mabel. We can keep going.
That's fine.
I heard Mabel. I heard Mabel.
Better WrestleMania matches than Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and Undertaker and Triple H. And I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
This is why you are a bot, Mitry.
I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
Here's the difference. Undertaker has the
Johnson
best
don't have better matches.
Look, no. You know this. The whole chat know this, and the judges know this. You will name all the all-time great Mania matches. John Cena got 2 of them. John Cena really got 3 of them. So why does that matter?
Better than the Undertaker.
Yeah, and here's the thing:
if
you name some of the get that. If you want to name some of the worst,
nigga, what?
You name some of the worst matches you've seen in your life. Make a whole YouTube compilation. Undertaker body got 10 of them.
Bro,
that
all right.
That's it.
What about John Cena's title reign, bro?
All right, so it's out for the judge.
Man.
What about the 1-day title reign Cena had, or the 21-day title reign he had, or the
judge vote? All right, so listen, judge.
What the 14-day title reign, the 4-day title
reign. Who want to start? I'll start. I don't mind starting, but I'm just.
Go ahead, Crack. Go ahead.
He got stat padding title reign.
All right. So this was a very interesting debate. This was very entertaining. Both, participants brought out valid points, but I feel with all the evidence shared and with the constant, rebuttals and questions answered, I feel like Trent is the winner of this debate. Or Joe.
Crack, he didn't answer the fucking question when I asked him how many consecutive days did he have the fucking world title. He didn't know.
I mean, I could have answered for me. It went from November to February.
Crack, shut the fuck up. Next.
Damn.
Crack, I don't fuck with you, bro. I don't fuck with you, bro.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just keep it short, sweet, and simple. Trent won that debate. Negative diff.
See, I didn't even say all this.
Hold on, wow.
Negative diff.
Negative difficulty. This was not even close. It was a wash.
All right, and was that necessary?
You
know what I'm saying?
Magic. Who would you believe? Even though technically,
you know what I'm saying? Because Mitry started wiggling.
I was already convinced. Trent was just.
Oh wow.
Oh my fucking god, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna drop this. Like the WrestleMania talk, all the matches.
What are you talking about, bro?
Bro, I'm older than you, and I know this WrestleMania stuff. Undertaker matches first 10 years was doo. So I went. John Cena was still having good matches, but John Cena won't having them bad type of matches. Not with, especially with
He
John.
had some good matches in the 90s. You just
and
never
King
thought about
Kong Bundy. Like, come on, bro. Like, be real, man.
We're taxing those matches for what?
Bro, you
they were ass.
You're debating who's the GOAT of the company. You bringing up WrestleMania matches, that right there tarnishes the resume. We really want to talking about the streak up until what?
Well,
up until what? About
Flair
2005, 6.
I say Flair because that's when we did the whole 10-0 thing at their matchup.
Oh yeah, against Flair. You're right. But
even then, the first 10, like maybe 2 were good. Maybe 3, maybe. I'm being generous.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch for me, honestly. Like,
hey, Chad, he really thought he was gonna win.
All right, so
Chad, he feel me? You dig what I'm saying? Hold on, you gotta show off for Wrestle Talk Mania.
Hey, and I'm a
this guy.
Oh wow!
And I'm a DDP fan.
Oh wow!
I'm a DDP fan. And Mitry, I'm sorry. Take a buried DDP, and I'm still hot about about that.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I be with J Money serving everybody.
This guy have a bust down watch on it. All right.
Mitry.
That was a tough debate. Chat, make sure I like up the stream. I appreciate y'all.
That's your game, and then Mania was actually a good matchup, but.
That's really what we're doing. That's really what we're doing.
Mitry, you thought Mitry, like what I told you. You know what you was gonna see at Wrestle Talk Mania? You gonna see this? Hold on. I ain't done yet. Hold on.
Like, I'm legit pissed the fuck off.
You gonna see this?
Hold on. All right.
I'm legit fucking pissed the fuck off.
Hey, Mitry, though.
All right, so wait.
Everybody sing with him. Hold on.
So everybody gonna vote right?
In my soul. Hold on, you gotta get down on one knee. Hold on, you gotta.
Crack love that song.
All right, so.
All right, yeah. Now that we're not just
watching. All right, so
with that whack ass song.
Mitch, are you doing doing it now, or are you doing wait till next time you make an appearance?
I don't think he's in the quite right mindset to do it now.
He'll be fine.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm not doing this shit no more.
I think people want to see the Cody thing.
Yeah, I'm not doing this shit no more. Y'all can end the segment, bro. I'm not doing this shit.
I love my vegetable, extra cheese and broccoli.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wow. There you go. There you go.
That's right. Going out here with J Money serving everybody.
All right. So next, listen. Well, shout out to Mitry. Maybe next appearance when he cooled down and everything. Mitry, I appreciate you. That was.
I think he just retired, but
Mitry. Listen, Mitry is a competitor. Doesn't matter who it is. He come up here, he fight. Doesn't matter the topic. He come up here, he fight. So I appreciate you for that, Mitry. That was some good shit. Funny, regardless of whatever you think. To me, it was entertaining. Trent, good stuff. Congratulations on winning that one. Ant, thank you. Crack, thank you. Magic, welcome back. Thank you very much for judging. Time to move on to the next segment, though.
Like I say with my thing.
What's up? Talk to me.
Look.
No, he's going to recover.
Appreciate y'all. Talk of Blaze. Love talking about y'all with the guys. You know what I'm saying? But I told you, when it comes to debate my GOAT, I'm not losing. You can have Mitry, history. Trent 5.
All right. Enough. This guy. Oh man, this is actually outrageous. What the fuck? Chat. That was that. It's time to move on to the next debate. This debate right here is very, very interesting. It's between Mo and Saya. Let's see how we got here, and then I'm gonna bring up the judge for this matchup. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Talk with Blaze, and welcome to the most monumental night in TWB history as we crown the first ever world champion.
Hold on. You feel me? From now on, this big gold Neph. You hear me? And this bitch ain't never coming off my waist. If Mo can't do it, none of y'all can.
I'm doing all of this because I need this match. I need this redemption. There's one black mark on my entire Talk with Blaze career, and that's losing to Neph. I can't have this anymore. I need the Talk with Blaze World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay. Neph is still the Talk with Blaze World Champion. Neph is still the Talk with Blaze World Champion.
As long as he's still Talk with Blaze World Heavyweight Champion, I can't compete for that title. So, thing is, for me, if I can't compete for that Talk with Blaze World Heavyweight Championship, I don't need to compete at all. I'm here to officially announce I'm done competing. What you mean?
Donney hit me up talking about retiring or something like that.
Bro, I got
and you somebody that's close to him, telling him to embrace who he is. He hasn't been himself.
You gotta be you, bro. Just be you, bro.
I'm giving this one last shot. I just hope y'all didn't make a mistake. That's all I'm saying.
What we make a mistake?
Y'all, man, hey, it's Money Man Mo, man. I'm bringing y'all some tips on how to get rich. I'm bringing y'all one step closer to getting rich.
See, Money Man Mo, you feel me? I don't have that money for the thing. I gotta talk.
The thing is, when it comes to everything that's happened since, I started giving you all these money tips and whatever, I just have one thing to say about it. So what? I took your money. Deal with it. You let the government take your money every day. You all don't do shit about it. Fucking deal with it. I don't give a fuck.
We didn't know the real Mo was a scammer. You know what I'm saying? We thought Mo was this person that's confident, who wanted to go against whoever, who wouldn't take on any challenge. We didn't know Mo was gonna be scamming people and emptying out their bank account.
I'm getting it back. I'm getting it back. I'm getting this shit back. For me?
Okay.
Everybody else? They getting that shit back.
In fact, let's sweeten the deal. Let's sweeten the pot, since you're getting all that I have. When I win, word of the street, bad bitch. Done.
This nigga is just. I took your job. I took your talk show. I made it the greatest thing ever, right? Have you done everything on your pay-per-view? Oh, that's why you have it. Because you weren't good enough, bitch. That's why you have to be a scammer, nigga.
Sorry, you can do all that screaming. You can do all that yelling. Come Wrestle Talk Mania, you ain't gonna be shit.
It's on again. It's on again. Whoa.
Look in my eyes, no fear. It's the big man time in the place right here. This is stop down, but me don't stop. Can't stop my path to the top. Get drop. Search for the key, but to put it on lock. Me I don't speak, nah, don't talk. Big dreams, big long shot. Let the floor shake when the big man walk. Eyes on the prize for the number one spot. Kick down before the big man come. All by myself, need nobody else. You feel the boom, go ahead, ring on the bloody bell. Cut your lights out, now go run and tell. Put the mic down right now. Time to give them bass drum fast. Quick fast, you know like that.
Oh man.
Greatest intro in the history of this show. Yes,
I don't know about that one. But that was
that's right.
No, I don't know about that. But that's a very, very good intro, though. Very good intro.
Greatest intro of the show.
Updated Tron. Shout out to Prod for that. You ready? You ready to be judging this debate?
I got you, man. You called me here for a reason, man.
All right.
Fair and square. The proper judge here. You got it.
All right. You say that. Let's go. Let's bring up the people that's going to be competing inside of this debate. Let's bring up Saya.
The following debate is to determine who will win the World Heavyweight Championship at this year's WrestleMania! Introducing first, from Sacramento, California, representing main event, Jey Uso. He is the voice of Talk with Blaze,
Look at this guy. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Talk with Blaze, Wrestle Talk Mania, and the main event. Oh man. Hey, you ready for it? Hey, chat. 4 letters, 1 word. What's up with it? Eat, chat. You feel what I'm saying? Come on now.
All right.
Come on now, man. Let's get
All right, so let's bring up the person you going against. Let's bring up Mo, man.
You think you know me?
And his opponent from Denver, Colorado, representing the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gunther. He is the richest man on Talk with Blaze.
Yeah. All right. We got all that out the way. All right, cool. Look at this nigga in this big ass puffer jacket. Look at this nigga.
Afford.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga. These big ass bifocals.
You can't afford it. You can't afford
big
it.
ass bifocals. Oh man,
fuck you. Them shits from the Dollar Tree. Them shit you got on from the Dollar Tree. Go to hell.
This designer. This
bro.
designer,
I wish you would drink acid.
Actually, as a matter of fact.
Bro.
Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying?
You drink
I had to do that, right, guys? You say I had to do that, right, guys? You feel what I'm saying? Hey, look.
Someone needs to fucking
since I'm a
lace your
nice
shit,
guy,
bro. I swear to
since
God.
I'm a nice guy,
What?
go ahead and go first. Go ahead and go first. Start this shit. Go and go
Oh,
first.
fuck you and you go first, nigga.
No, nigga, how about you go first, bitch ass nigga? What
Bro,
you talking about?
I'm not here for this bullshit.
Fuck this nigga talking about.
You did all that yapping.
Fuck
You
this
can
guy
go ahead
talking
and
about.
continue with your opening statement, nigga. Go ahead.
Go ahead, continue, bro, nigga. I said for you, ladies first, of course. Go.
All right, I'll go first if you drink acid. Go ahead.
Ladies first. Go ahead.
Wow.
I'm not a lady, so.
I'm not a lady, so fuck out of here, nigga.
Come on, bro.
Piece of shit.
Big nose ass nigga.
All right, somebody gotta
go first.
Somebody
Go. Damn.
All right. Let's do one in the chat. Mo should go first. 2 in the chat. Side should go first.
Fuck the numbers, nigga. Mo, go first. Fuck is we doing,
nigga? Fuck you. How about that? I don't give a fuck what they're talking about.
Go.
I don't give a fuck what the chat talking about, bro. They about to be broke after this shit. They already
nigga,
broke
go
right
first.
now.
Hurry
Fuck
up,
'em.
nigga. Damn.
Fuck them. Look.
Wow.
Gunther should win.
Shut the
at
fuck up. I'm going first. What the heck? All right, so look.
Nigga, childish, bro. Get the fuck out of here,
all right,
bitch ass
shut
nigga.
the fuck up,
Go
nigga.
to
Let me
hell.
talk. Oh my judge,
Bro,
let me talk. Judge, let me talk. Objection.
Drink bleach.
Objection. Let me talk. Objection. Let me talk. Mute your mic. Mute your mic, please.
Absolutely not, bitch ass nigga. Go
Mute
ahead.
Mute your mic, please. Mute your mic, please.
I will not.
I will not talk until you mute your mic. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck what you do, nigga.
Mute your mic. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck what you
Mute
do.
your mic, please. Mute your mic, please.
I don't give a fuck what you
Judge,
do.
he's not complying, Judge. He's not complying.
Your debating skills are like Jey Uso's wrestling skills, bro.
He
Fuck out
agrees
of
to
here.
this, Judge. He's not complying. He agrees to this, Judge. Go ahead,
Let
Mo.
him talk.
All right, go ahead.
You know, just because Malik said it, I'll let you talk.
Go ahead, mute up your mic, please.
Go ahead, just mute the mic, bro. Just mute the mic. You gonna have your turn, bro.
All right, cool. God, bitch ass nigga. Look at him trying to
fuck you, nigga.
From me. Look at taking away from me. All right, so look. When it comes to this whole little Jey Uso,
damn, Mo, you really
like,
listening?
little debate. I know, right? Obedient ass nigga.
Yo, why are you here?
When it comes to this,
We already got the judge here.
and I talk. Shut up. Damn. Anyways, now when it comes to
you two instigating.
now when it comes to Jey Uso and Gunther, all right. There isn't any, logical case scenario other than to have Jey Uso win the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. You didn't put this much time and effort into Jey Uso. You see how organically he is over with the fans, with the crowd, with the merch sales and everything, with the yeast stuff. He's incredibly over with the crowd. He's one of the top baby faces in the whole company. You don't do all this over, this without getting the ultimate payoff at WrestleMania with him winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And I do think that is the right booking decision. And if it's not, if Jey Uso loses, it's going to be terrible, right? So the only logical explanation to have this whole cap off with this main event Jey Uso stuff, which they've been saying that for the longest amount of time, is to have Jey Uso win at WrestleMania. So I don't see any scenario where if Gunther wins, it'll be the better decision. I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about. Like, do you hear this nigga? Like, what the fuck? Nigga about to be 0-2 at WrestleMania. Nigga lost Sami Zayn, now lose to Jey Uso. So there's that.
Is your soliloquy over?
That's called debating. Get some debate skills, please. Thank you very much. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let that slide. Look, shut the fuck up, bro. Okay, if I mute it, he mute. If I mute, he mute.
I was literally about to mute. Shut the fuck up. God, whining ass, tampon ass nigga.
I wish someone would. Never mind. Never mind. Look, you saying that? Oh, Jey Uso not winning the world title at WrestleMania is a waste of time. Okay, you know what was a real waste of time? Him winning the Royal Rumble in the first place. He shouldn't have won that motherfucker. There were so many better options in that Royal Rumble, including Roman Reigns, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, John Cena. Might as well have given Cena the third world title. Why the fuck did they give it to a nigga main event Jey Uso? They've never committed to that. And you know why? Because that nigga cannot wrestle at a main event level.
Right. So all those people.
I didn't cut off your opening statement, did I? I didn't cut off your opening statement.
You stopped talking.
No, it's called taking a breath.
You actually stopped talking.
Look,
you literally stopped talking.
Ooh.
Oh, go. Look at damn. Little girl last night.
That's why your shit bot ass fucking mic. Fuck, bro. Ooh. Why am I even doing this?
Keep it within the debate. Keep it within the debate. Continue your sentence. Whatever you was gonna say. Finish your sentence.
To me, Jey Uso winning a world title has no longevity. There's no interesting match outside of him facing Gunther at WrestleMania. It's just a moment for the sake of having a moment. While if you keep the title on Gunther, you're guaranteed good matches. You're guaranteed actual importance to the world title and not a fucking 4-letter word merchant named Jey Uso carrying around a title he shouldn't have held. Motherfucker can't, bro. He couldn't even hold the IC title for 2 weeks, and you expect me to give him, bro? He's a slightly better Jinder Mahal. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man, this fucking guy.
Wow. Fuck out of here.
All right. So do you hear the slander already, guys? You just slander already. That's how you know he's about to lose. So all the people, right, that you said in the Royal Rumble, there's many more people to that you could give the Rumble win to. Need I remind you that all the people didn't need the Rumble win, right? If you want to build new stars, which is what the WWE is focusing on, like for the foreseeable future, you do it within Jey Uso, right? Everybody always talks about how, and also shut the fuck up when I'm talking too. Everybody talks about how shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Shut up when I'm talking.
No, I'm cool.
Shut up when I'm talking.
Cool. No, I'm cool.
Judge not muting his mic. Judge not muting his mic. I'm muting my mic. Judge not muting his mic. Judge not muting his mic. He's not muting his mic. He's not muting his mic.
Mute the mic, bro.
Swim in acid.
Cool. He's not muting his mic. Drink bleach. So all those people that you named, like I said, they didn't need the Rumble win. If you want to build a new star, which is what WWE is trying to do for the foreseeable future, you do it in a Jey Uso, right? Everybody always talks about how people don't capitalize on, over baby faces momentum and shit like that. Everybody's talking about how they don't capitalize on people being over and stuff. And you have somebody in Jey Uso who is incredibly over with the crowd. He's incredibly over with the fans. He's the hottest thing. He's one of the hottest things going in the entire company. You pull the trigger on the main event Jey Uso. That's another thing everybody was talking about. He called himself main event Jey Uso, but he hasn't won anything that's of main event status. This is the right thing to do, right? They're finally going to pull the trigger with Jey Uso. Not so much, headlining, because we all know they have that triple threat, but still, it's the main event world title. What?
He's bringing his points down.
Oh my goodness! It's called taking the breath, right? It's called taking the breath.
I wish you would take a breath. I'm tired of your voice.
Strawberry jacket ass nigga. All right, and also, comparing Jey Uso to Jinder Mahal is completely disingenuous. That's actually terrible. He's just trying. He was just trying to get a reaction.
To the moderator.
He was just trying to get a reaction out of people. So there's that.
Loser and loser. I mean.
Wow.
Look, you say somebody was popular, they're over with the crowd, right? You know who else was over with the crowd at one point?
Who?
Fandango. You want to give him the world title too?
Mickey.
No, not really. Niggas
Very
is
Mickey.
doing this.
Very, very Mickey.
Jey Uso sucks.
So the reason why that like doesn't work is because Jey Uso was a tag team guy that broke out, you know, into the main event scene, right? And they did all this work trying to build him up to be a main event level player with Roman Reigns. That's the only reason why he is at this point, right? We saw the whole little main event Jey Uso stuff with Roman Reigns when he was fighting for the world championship. And that is what propelled him to have this push that he has, right? That is completely disingenuous to compare that to Fandango and like a little gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Like Hurricane was over too. Like he wasn't it was pushing to be a main event player.
He wrestles better than Jey Uso.
Wrestles better than Uso. Do you hear Chad? Do you hear this nigga, bro? Take off that dude in those big ass spectacles, bro. Like you're
pointing at nothing. There's nothing next to you.
I'm literally pointing at
There's
you.
nobody
I'm
next to
literally
you.
pointing at you. You're literally next to me.
Bro.
You're literally next to me wearing those big ass bifocals and that big ass strawberry jacket. That do-rag cut off the circulation to your fucking brain cells because you don't have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Are you
bitch
done?
ass nigga, fat nose ass nigga, long finger ET fingers ass nigga. So shut the fuck up, bro.
Fuck
shut the fuck
up.
Go, man, go, nigga, go. Shit,
You
damn.
done?
No, yes.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the entire fuck up.
No, I literally stopped talking.
Make my ears bleed. Fuck. Oh, nigga said a whole lot of nothing. So, okay. Jey Uso, you said a whole lot of bullshit. The nigga over. Okay, cool, whatever. There's something called too little, too late. There were so many opportunities that they could have pulled the trigger with Jey Uso. They didn't do it. There were so many moments for Jey Uso to prove himself in the ring as a main event talent. He didn't do it. Nigga hits the spear like a crossbody. Even Michael Cole was like, the fuck was that? The fuck was that? That's your world heavyweight champion? That's what we're talking about. The world heavyweight, not the IC. No. I'll let you go on your soliloquy. No. We're not talking about the IC title.
Go ahead. Go.
We're not talking about the IC title. We're not talking about the US title. We're not talking about the speed title. We are talking about the world championship for your flagship show. And you want to give that to somebody who literally at a main event level cannot wrestle a normal match without somebody who's an elite in-ring worker like a Gunther to have a good match.
So that whole little soliloquy, you said a whole bunch of nothing, right? Why are we acting like why are we acting like that? There hasn't been world champions in the past who, yeah, they might not have been, you know, amazing in the ring, like too crazy in the ring, but yet they were still like popular enough and they were pushing them to be, like I said, at that main event level to give them the main belt. Like, why are we using that as an excuse? Oh, well,
you mean to tell me?
What is all this?
Because they made this
talking about.
So because they made the same mistake before, they should make the same mistake again.
Oh. Yes, but with Jey Uso, it's not a mistake though. With Jey Uso, it's not a mistake.
Oh, buddy.
Jey Uso is literally not a mistake. So
why is it not a mistake? Why do you think it's not a mistake?
Yeah,
because like I said, though all those people within that world title scene, right? You can't name me a lot of those quote unquote terrible like world champions that had that they were pushing, that had that same fan support, that was insanely popular, that was doing all that to be pushed as that next guy. Next up, shall I say? Like they're all those terrible champions that you're probably like I'm gonna name. It wasn't nearly as popular and as over as Jey Uso.
I don't give a fuck how popular somebody is if your talent doesn't match up. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's subjective. So there's that.
But technically, I mean, isn't wrestling about getting over with the audience though? Like,
you can get over, but you should also have talent to back it up.
Aren't you a Hulk Hogan defender though?
Oh,
what the fuck?
That is number
Right.
one, not what we're talking about. Number two, I don't.
No.
As
It
world
actually
champion.
it actually does have everything we're talking about. Aren't you a Hulk Hogan?
I like how we're trying to run to another person to try and create a new point.
No, because
is
if
not
you
the same.
because if you agree, no, because
That
if
is not the same
if
in
you
any
agree
way,
that
shape, or form.
if you agree that Hulk Hogan is
let this guy go. I want to see what
if you agree that Hulk Hogan was like so great, and we all know that he was dog shit in the ring. So
which is not true.
How was that? How is that even? So how is that?
We're in an era where professional wrestling, where in-ring wrestling is way more important than it was back then. There's a reason why Hulk Hogan was able to get so popular back then.
Right.
He would not be popular in 2025. He would not get over in 2025, but not with his gimmick and not with his in-ring ability. Jey Uso has gotten over. Hold on. Jey Uso has gotten over off the back of the Bloodline story, not because he's just this otherworldly talent. If he hadn't had that Bloodline story, fuck out of here. Main event Jey Uso, nigga would be in the fucking undercard. We don't give a fuck.
But that's how every like big name, baby face, they need to have that push. So like somebody needs to have that push in order for them to be good. You know what I'm saying? In order for them to work. Like that's how the majority that's how the majority of the main event talent in the WWE is, right? Like you need somebody to give you that push and that edge in order to prepare you to do heights. I mean, we just heard it before. John Cena did that with Edge, right? Like Edge was just a tag team guy. John Cena propelled him to main event status, right? The same thing they did with Roman Reigns. Jey Uso was just a tag team guy. Roman Reigns propelled him to main event status. So
you know what those guys can do those guys that you just named, you know what they can do? Wrestle at a main event at a main event level. Actually have a main event level match that can main event a pay-per-view that nobody would complain about.
So Jey Uso wasn't main event pay-per-views, right? He wasn't main event pay-per-views.
I just said a main event level match that a fan can walk away from and be happy about.
Right. So did WrestleMania 39 not happen?
As a tag team wrestler. Tag team matches are not usually WrestleMania main events. It was a WrestleMania main event off the back of a story.
So now the goalposts are being moved. Right, so now the goalpost is being moved, right?
Main event level is not tag team level.
Event. Well, no. You just said
that was an anomaly.
Them niggas main evented the biggest show of the entire company.
Yeah, off the back of the story, not because Jey Uso is this all world
because of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
So not because of Jey Uso. There we go.
You just moved the goalpost first. What are you talking about?
You just confirmed it. You just confirmed it. You just said because of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. You just said because of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
They main evented the pay-per-view.
That's cool.
You just said
so
that,
Jinder Mahal.
that
good for him.
You just said that they can't main event a pay-per-view, right? And
so did Jinder Mahal.
And they couldn't walk away from that satisfied. What Jinder Mahal pay-per-view did they walk away from satisfied with? Please let me know.
And what
please let me know.
What singles main event match? What singles, motherfucker? That's singles.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Steve Erico's one person.
So now the goalposts are being moved, right? You didn't say that before.
I just
debunked your point.
Because tag team wrestling is not always main event level matches.
But Jey Uso did that with Jimmy Uso, so what are we talking about?
And you just said to me that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were the reason why. You just said why? Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were the reason why.
No, you
did he not just say because of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens and stop his sentence?
Oh my goodness. He did say that, but I think he had a point to follow.
But he stopped his sentence.
He said that Jey Uso cannot main event a pay-per-view, right? And then the people leave, right? Being satisfied. Did Jey Uso not main event WrestleMania 39 night one?
Oh, this guy.
Did Jey Uso not main event Roman Reigns at SummerSlam? What are we talking about?
Acid. Oh my god, this guy.
You see that? You see that?
Even chat is like you capping. Even the imbeciles in the chat is saying you capping. About?
This nigga has a Roddy Piper profile.
We are not going to disrespect Roddy Piper. That's what we're not going to do right now.
Yes, we are.
Oh, well, Roddy Piper.
Let's not do that.
You are literally a Bastion Booger fan. I don't know why you're trying to disrespect Roddy Piper right now.
What?
All right, let's not get off topic.
Niggas is Santa Claus, man.
You got a Max Moon poster in the corner.
Niggas a literal Santa Claus. He's a literal Santa Claus.
But to this last point, though, the Uso, Jay is a part of the Usos, so he's in the main event. So
okay.
It's a tag team, but
main event matches are not usually tag team matches. That was a tag team match because of the popularity of Sami Zayn and how great that story was.
and the bloodline with Jay.
More times than not, it's not going to be a main
Jey
event.
Uso was a part of that reason, though.
Hold on. Why is the judge helping though?
No, I mean,
I literally said that the bloodline
and why is he here? Like,
I'm helping you out. I'm just telling the judge to chill. I just told the judge to chill. What the fuck?
I'm just saying that kind of goes with it, though. I mean,
we're here because of you.
Hold on.
I would have never had no issues if it wasn't for you.
All right, here we go.
Am I lying?
Don't even do that, bro.
Oh, now your camera off.
Defend your point. Don't worry about the one thing.
That one's already debunked, so I don't even know why we're going.
Okay, cool.
Into this. So
okay, cool. I think another thing as well is that WWE is now starting to build Gunther up to look like the killer that he should have always been as IC champion, or as world heavyweight champion. The IC title reign Gunther that we're seeing, that we saw, is what we're starting to see now. And we can all agree that IC title reign is arguably the greatest IC title reign in the company's history. So if that same Gunther is world heavyweight champion, we are going to get generational work on top of him being arguably the best professional wrestler in the world.
you see how long and also the majority of that world title reign was kind of like he was a way better IC champion than he was a world champion.
You see how long it went? Because I
only picked up steam, right? It only picked up steam as soon as Jey Uso inserted himself into the world title picture, right?
Oh, the same Jey Uso everybody was complaining about
with all that promo ability back and forth. They had last night on Monday Night Raw.
You want to know when this got elevated? You want to know when this got elevated? You want to know when this got elevated? When Jimmy Uso was put into this storyline, not when Jey Uso did it. So it looks like again Jimmy Uso carrying his brother once again.
What are you talking about? When they were
we're not going to pretend. Let's not be disingenuous.
When they were in the
go ahead.
When they first were in the building and they had that first face to face, that segment was incredibly over. And Jey Uso had to save. I forgot we had to save, but he ran through and took down Gunther when they first encountered. So what are you talking about? What?
I mean, so what we're not going to do is be disingenuous. We're not going to pretend like up until last week when Jimmy Uso got laid out, was bloodied up. We're not going to pretend before that everyone was complaining about this build.
Mind you,
we're not going to pretend like it was otherwise.
Mind you, that was only online. He's talking about the IWC. That was only online. So there's that. We know that every single time that Jey Uso
going to tell me that Reigns
enters the arena, every single time Jey Uso enters the arena, everybody loves him. Everybody would love what they were saying. So that was only online. So there's that. I don't know why he's bringing up IWC points. Like
everybody loved Diesel too. So,
get off Twitter. Please get off Twitter.
Like, they loved Goldberg in the arenas too.
Please get off Twitter. Please get off Twitter. Like why is that even a point? Like what the fuck? Like.
So you're gonna tell me that build was good before then?
What?
Please lie. That Jey Uso Gunther build was cooking before Jimmy Uso got involved. Please lie. Please lie.
It was very great actually. It was very great actually. You just have a hate bias towards Jey Uso. That's what it is. Everybody, right? That's what I said. All you're doing is taking what the IWC is saying. I promise you, that's the 5% of the majority of the wrestling community. So what are we even talking about?
I didn't say the word internet. I didn't say the word IWC. I didn't say the word Twitter. I just said the build was bad. That's all I said.
Right, that's what everybody meant.
Yeah, and that comment.
That's what everybody meant.
See, this is why I don't like the chat. This is why I scammed you, bitch ass niggas. Because I didn't even say those words. I didn't bring up IWC. I didn't bring up Twitter. I didn't bring up internet. My exact words were that the build is bad.
Regurgitating exact points we've been seeing online. So
I don't
what
give
are
a
we
fuck
talking
what the
about?
niggas saying online.
So what are we talking about?
I don't give a flying fuck what they're saying online.
Stop.
Don't care.
Please stop.
Don't care.
Please stop.
My two eyes said that build was trash until Jimmy Uso got bloodied. And so Gunther made this storyline fucking personal. There was not one Jey Uso promo that you can bring to me and tell me that this build was starting to get good. Gunther rubbing blood all over himself is what made this storyline even remotely more interesting.
So when he said,
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have cared if this world heavyweight title match would have went second on the card.
So when he says, when he said that I was afraid of you, Gunther, but now I'm not afraid of you no more. Like, you didn't hear that?
Oh, so
you didn't hear the emotion of that?
Oh man,
you hear the emotion of that, right?
I'm so moved. I'm so moved.
You see the goalpost be moved
I'm not
again,
scared
Chad.
of you anymore.
You see the
You're a grown
goalpost
man.
being moved.
You're a grown man. You're a grown man. What are you
Goalpost
scared
being
of?
moved
You're a
again,
grown
Chad.
man.
Oh
You're a
my
grown man.
goodness.
You're
You
a
heard
grown
that?
man.
That's the second time that
What are
happened,
you
right?
scared of?
That's the second time
You're
that
scared
happened.
of another
He brings
nigga?
up a
Get-
point.
bro, get
Wait. That's the second time that happened. He brings up a point. I debunk it. He's like, oh, well, this. I brought up another point. You debunk it. Oh, well, you're a grown man. What are you
that's what we
talking
do in
about? That's a
debate.
terrible debate tactic. And that's a terrible debate tactic. That's a terrible debate tactic. You just move the
points. That's
a
what you
terrible
do in a
tactic.
debate. You debunk your points.
That's a terrible debate tactic. You move the goalpost. So I already.
I just want to slap the shit out you. Just one time. I just want to slap the glasses.
You're an asshole right now. You're
just
getting
one
asshole right
time.
now. So that's why you're getting mad.
Oh,
you know he's getting asshole. That's why you're getting mad.
Don't need to go there.
That big ass strawberry fucking stupid ass.
Bro,
jacket.
you gonna run back the same jokes, bro.
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I want to slap the fuck out of you just one time, bro.
Anyway,
Yeah.
with Jey Uso winning the World Championship, I'm gonna go back to that opening point. With Jey Uso winning the World Championship, you can explore a lot of different rivalries too. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could also reignite the rivalry that he had with Drew McIntyre, right? Go along with that. Their little, you know, that dynamic that they had, and also you could really bring up the point where, oh, Jey Uso, you know, you beat me via backwards, like you really are not better than me for real. You know what I mean? So you can bring up that shit like that. You can reignite their history with the Uso. I mean, with the New Day. You can reignite that history. Like there's a lot of different scenarios.
The
that you can do.
New Day in 2025 as a world.
There's a lot of different scenarios that you can do with Jey Uso becoming the world champion.
The same New
if
Day
you do it right. If you do it,
lost to Rey Mysterio.
If you do it right.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Rey Mysterio in 2025. Love you, Ray, but that's who the New Day is losing to. And you want me to take them serious as a world championship?
Also, wait a minute, and the New Day with LW was asked countless times. There's that, but like
the LWO in big 2025.
You said no because you brought up Rey Mysterio in the New Day. You brought up Rey Mysterio in the New Day, and I said New Day beat LWO's ass countless times. So what are you talking about?
And they still lost to Rey Mysterio.
There's that.
So, I mean,
so there's that.
They shouldn't be losing.
And what's Rey Mysterio and what's Rey Mysterio doing? El Gracias. But what you Uso doing? Right.
Problem.
Right.
So why would New Day be?
Right. Shut the fuck up. Right. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
So why would New Day be in that
situation? Shut the fuck up.
New Day couldn't even beat that Rey Mysterio.
I already.
And I'm supposed to believe they can beat.
I already demanded shut the fuck up.
Jey Uso, who's supposed to be the world heavyweight champion, who's supposedly want to beat Gunther.
I already did it.
The same New Day that can't win.
Wait, so nigga, did you believe? Wait. So nigga, did you believe that Sami Zayn would beat Gunther?
Bro, we've all collectively agreed that Sami Zayn should not have been in that fucking match. So I don't know what the fucking point of that is.
Bring that point up, dummy.
I don't know what the fuck the point of that.
Wait, why are you bringing that point up there, dummy? God,
you brought up Sami Zayn.
You literally brought up.
I don't give a fuck about that redhead. You brought him up. You brought him up.
You literally brought up the fact that it wasn't believable. Oh, but unbelievable. What Sami Zayn did it when everybody else was going for that. What are we talking about?
Nobody, even now, thinks that should have been Sami Zayn. Just because they made a mistake in the past doesn't mean they should make the same mistake again. I don't give a fuck what they did last year. I don't give a flying fuck. Just because they did it before doesn't mean they should do it again.
How do you know that Jey Uso is going to be a mistake? Can you see the future? Are you Raymond Simone? How do you know that that's going to be a mistake?
It's a good question.
We've seen people get over countless times. Jeff Hardy being one of them. Tag team guy turned to a main eventer.
You know what Jeff Hardy can do?
So
wrestle
what
at
are we
main
talking
event level.
So what are we talking
Wrestle
about?
main event matches. Wrestle singles main event matches.
What makes you think that Jey Uso won't succeed? Hypothetically, we can't see the future, but
we have seen Jey Uso in singles competition time after time after time after time. If he is not in the ring with an elite, not just a good in-ring worker, an elite in-ring worker, the matches are not that good. They're not that good that should be in the world championship scene. So bringing up Jeff Hardy, who can actually work at that level like he can, that he's proven time and time and time again, that which Jey Uso has not done time and time and time again, is such a Mickey ass point.
That was terrible. Like I'm not going. I'm not going to OG. I already debunked that point several different times. That you don't have to be elite up in the ring.
Okay, name me the Jey Uso matches where he's wrestling.
You don't
a
have
non-elite talent.
Hold on. You don't have to be elite. You don't have to be elite up in the ring to become a world champion. We already established that if you are popular and you are over enough and you are great enough, that is really all that there is to do, especially in the WWE. So what are we talking about? Like we already established that you don't need to be a top tier like in ring Chris Benoit or Kurt Angle or Shawn Michaels.
He doesn't. He can be a John Cena, but he's not that.
Why is that?
But he's not that. He's not that. So what are we talking? He's not that. What? He's not that.
Right.
He's none of them niggas.
Wait.
He's not even on the level below that. He's at the fucking bottom.
So we're taxing Jey Uso, right? Because he needs to be with somebody who can actually wrestle. You do understand that it takes two people to make a match, right? You understand that, right?
Yes.
The people that he's wrestling
against Jey Uso, but when it's Jey Uso with somebody else that's not at those guys' level, like a Gunther, like an Ilya, the matches are not that great. And they're not matches that I want to see for a world championship. Go ahead and put the speed title on that nigga. Go ahead and put the IC title back on that nigga.
Are those not main event level players? Wait. Are those not main event level players that you just named? Right?
Okay, so once Gunther's out the way, who's he gonna wrestle?
Are those not main event level players that you just named?
Okay,
hold on. I'm asking.
You gave me one storyline so far.
Hold on.
One storyline.
Are those not main event level players that you just named? Go ahead. Yes or no? Are they not main event?
Ilya in 2025 is a main eventer. So even in 2024, Ilya was a main eventer. The man was doing backstage segments. Unimportant backstage segments.
Did you see
he's a talented ass motherfucker. He's an elite in ring worker, but he's not a main eventer.
I'm just trying to figure that out.
NXT championships.
Is that not a main event? Is that not an
NXT champion too?
Is that not a separate brand? What are we talking about? And that was also a disingenuous point too. That's a straw man. What are we talking about?
Was he not NXT champion? Was he not NXT champion?
What are we talking about? Was he a main event level talent? All right, okay. Can you compare
in NXT? There's a lot of people that are main eventers in NXT. So who is Trick Williams is not a good worker. He's NXT.
So that's another example of you don't have to be this elite level worker.
It doesn't matter because it's still trash. Why should we repeat garbage?
Because you have a hate bias towards Jey Uso. That's what it is. He had the fan support. Everybody loves him. He's so over. He's so popular. He's so incredibly beloved. That's all it takes in order to become a world fucking champion in the WWE. What the fuck are you talking about? You're being so fucking dumb. Like, really, you're being so fucking dumb. I'm not like.
Let me know when you're done yelling. Let me know when you're done yelling.
I don't know how much I can get that through your thick fucking skull.
My head is pretty big, but
what are we talking about?
Tell me when you're done yelling. Are you done?
Go ahead.
Just because they've done it before.
No, now we made the same mistake again. Shut the fuck up. God, that's just a dumbass fucking point.
Are you gonna let me finish?
God damn it.
Are you gonna?
No, we don't ever gonna say it. Don't even try to say it. Damn.
Let me finish.
Because I already did
just because. Well, clearly you're not getting it because just because they've made a dumb mistake before doesn't mean you should repeat the same dumb mistake. We look back at those same people. Hold on.
How do you know that it's going to be a mistake? How do you know that it's not going to be good?
You just admitted to me that all Jey Uso's had to do is be over. You're not bringing up anything with his in-ring ability.
How is it not going to be good?
None of it.
And I just said,
those same people had the same issue.
And I just said that in the WWE, we've seen it countless times that you do not need to be an elite level fucking worker in order.
You don't.
So what are you trying to bring that point up for?
You're missing my point. You're missing
the point up for.
This is my point, and you're going like this. You're going like this, bro. I'm not saying he needs to be a Gunther. He doesn't need to be a Bret Hart. He doesn't need to be a fucking Mr. Perfect. I'm saying he could be a John Cena or even like a tier below that. He's not that. He's not that.
So Brown.
He's not that. He cannot lead a match. Jey Uso cannot lead a match.
So Braun versus Jay wasn't good?
Say that one more time. Sorry.
So Braun versus Jay was not good?
It was cool. I'm not going to go revisit that match. It was cool.
No, you are not going to revisit that match.
When's the last time you watched that shit?
That's the difference.
When's the last time you watched that shit?
That's the difference.
When's the last time you watched that shit?
Well, but still. That still doesn't matter. So
let me ask you this, Mo. Hypothetically, if Jey Uso loses, do you not think that does more harm to his momentum or push?
He's lost 1 billion times. Jey Uso's whole thing is I'm a loser. That's literally his whole thing. I'm 3-0 against Gunther.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't give a fuck.
So you
he's a loser. He's still gonna be over, right? He's still gonna be over, right? Who cares? He's still gonna be over, right?
I'm listening.
Who gives a fuck? He's still gonna be over, right? He can
somebody
try again. Fuck out of here.
Somebody win a championship, but not a loser.
Fuck out of here.
That's great.
He can try again.
This nigga just called Braun and Jay cool.
4-0, right?
Great.
Oh, let me try for a fifth.
He said that if somebody is not a great in-ring worker, that is the match not good.
That is exactly not what I said. That is literally not what I said. Because John Cena is not great to me. He's
Run
good.
The tape back.
He's fine.
Oh my goodness.
He's a good worker.
Run the tape.
He can lead a
back.
match. Jay Uso cannot lead a match. That's
God.
exactly what I said.
Oh my god.
Jay Uso cannot lead a match.
So why is that a criteria?
Because some of the worst world champions cannot do the same thing.
Also, I'm trying to figure out what
in ring he's
can't
good.
Lead a match.
He's good.
I'm trying to figure out what that can't lead a match point is. When I just said that it takes too good to make a match, you could be the better wrestler, but at the end of the day, right? Here's the better wrestler. Follow their lead. So like, what are we talking about? I don't understand how that's. I don't say how that's also a point.
I wish you would get
that's very terrible.
I swear to God,
that's very terrible.
I really
let me ask the same question to Josiah. Since do you think Gunther losing, you think he could be able to recover from that, losing back-to-back Manias with the same storyline, underdog storyline?
No, because at that point in time, like, what are you going to do after that? Like, the only logical explanation, the only logical outcome for this entire build, right? You had all of this, you invested all of this time to build and finally that main event spot, right? To get the main world, not the main world title, but a world championship, right? If you feel what I'm saying? And if you don't win at WrestleMania, like if you don't get that big gold belt, I don't know what else you could really do. I ain't gonna lie.
So you think Gunther can take the loss and he'll be fine? Like he'll be straight after.
Well, yeah, because after that, then I mean, this does more. Gunther winning does incredible harm to Jey Uso. Incredible harm to Jey Uso. It's especially after they had this dude beat. They had to do go down all the way to the final two and eliminate John Cena of all people. Like, come on now.
Why do you think like that, Mo?
I'm just waiting for him to finish. Is he done? Is he done?
I clearly stopped talking. So go ahead.
No, I was letting you take a breath. I just want to make sure I don't cut you off.
I clearly stopped talking.
I wish you would stop breathing.
Talk.
Now,
Jesus,
bro, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Go to hell, bro.
Yeah, hang your head down.
Are you done? Are you done?
Oh, say the point.
I'm tired of you. I'm just tired of your existence.
I'm getting sick of looking at your face. So just like wrap this up, because I'm getting sick.
Stop existing for the love of God.
I'm getting sick of your face,
Just
right?
stop,
I just hope that you park off the Grand Canyon. Like that's my great life goal.
Does anybody have any last final bullet points they want to make? Any last final bullet points?
Go ahead.
I think Gunther.
Shut the fuck up! I'm going first.
I don't give a fuck. You're not going first.
I'm going first. So
I don't give a fuck. I think Gunther.
Mute him. I said I'm going first. Mute him. Fine. You're lucky Malik's here.
Go ahead, Mo.
Oh, I wish I could fucking. Never mind. Look, Gunther. Right now, is starting to build the momentum of becoming a good world champion, of having a good reign after terrible booking. He's going down the path that we saw from him as IC champion, that we saw from him as NXT UK champion. I think him winning continues to solidify that. Jey Uso, at the end of the day, is going to be way more popular. Jey Uso is going to stay over. Jey Uso has so much history in WWE. He's not just this guy that just came along and, you know, we're just starting to see him. No, Jey Uso has been in WWE since I was fucking 8 years old. This man will be fine. Fans are not just going to turn on Jey Uso because he didn't win. I think Gunther, you continuing his momentum to continue this title reign and to make it mean something, I think that is way more valuable than giving somebody a moment for the sake of having a moment.
Okay, Josiah, go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, as I said before in the beginning, right?
You don't invest all this time and effort into Jey Uso, right? Building him up to be finally living up to his name, and they're like, all right, cool, we now trust you to do this, right? You don't invest all this time and effort in the storyline, in this build, the way he's over with the fans, his popularity, all that, right? You don't do all of this and not have the ultimate payoff, right? At WrestleMania, we've seen it happen countless times, and we know that it always ends up, right. So when it comes to somebody like Jey Uso coming out of the tag team scene and breaking into the main and bringing in the single star into the main event scene, it's a point blank, the decision on having Jey Uso win. There's Gunther's amazing, he's cool, I love Gunther, but that's not. I don't see him winning at all. Like that. That's not the best booking decision. It's not at all.
Is that our final statements? Are we done?
Yeah, brought up some good points.
So look, there's a reason. Look, I've been telling you guys ever since y'all caught me in this scam. You're all idiots. You are all idiots. Chat, you're all fucking stupid.
This nigga knew he lost. This nigga knew he got built. This nigga knew he got built.
Because I took precautions.
This nigga knew he got built.
Before coming here.
Because you weren't confident.
Right. Maybe because I work smarter, not harder.
Shut the fuck up. Go ahead. Right,
bro. Malik, you got that notification, didn't you?
Notification.
That Cash App notification. You got it, right?
Oh, shit. I ain't even peeped that, bro. Hold up.
Donnie.
Donnie,
the nigga gonna bribe this nigga. What the hell?
Whoa. This real?
Of course it is.
That's
how Cash App work. You know how Cash App work.
Bro, that's you,
bro. Because this nigga knew he wasn't confident. This nigga knew he wasn't confident.
Malik, bro.
This nigga had some bribes to get
That's
it.
a lot of money I'm seeing right now, bro.
This nigga had some bribes to get it. Oh,
I didn't expect this though. I wasn't. I mean, it's a lot of money though.
A fucking Cash App.
I'm gonna definitely accept that.
Work smarter.
Y'all got it.
Not harder.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got it. I'm gonna definitely accept that money. Appreciate you, Mo.
Now make the right call.
That was a good debate. I definitely appreciate the offer, Mo. I would gladly accept that. I'm not gonna turn down no money for sure. Very good debate. Y'all brought up some good points, man. But I think the obvious choice is the obvious choice. I gotta give it to Josiah, bro. I think Josiah had the better points. I mean, how could you have Jey Uso lose at WrestleMania after you build all this momentum with him? He loses, bro. That cooks him tremendously, bro. So I mean, I appreciate the offer. No, I appreciate the offer.
Wait,
so I'm gonna take the money.
No,
I gotta give the dub to Josiah.
Wait. No, but
gotta be fair, bro.
Wait.
Dancing on your grave, bitch ass nigga.
I'm gonna call it down the middle, bro. I told you gonna call it down the middle.
Malik, hold on. No. Wait. Hold on.
Oh man.
What did you just say?
He got the dub, bro. He got the dub. He had the better
man.
Points. He got the better points.
I'm sorry. Am I?
Listen.
Oh man.
Donnie
is that not enough?
Donnie brought me up here to be a fair judge. I told him I was gonna be fair about it.
Yo,
I gave him my word on that.
It's the journalism, bitch ass nigga. Go ahead and see that right there.
Whoa.
So look. The house, the estate, the yacht, the villa, right? You know what I'm saying? The Sunday car, the Saturday car, write the checks in my name, and it's gonna say Josiah Joshua Arrington. Whole ass nigga.
Wait.
What the fuck?
When I hear music, it makes me dance.
Wait.
You got the
No.
Your chance.
Wait, no.
In a tri-state, buddy bear. Get a splash till he hydrated, bounce out.
Bro, I just bought this ring, bro.
the money in the powerboat gyrating.
Right.
Feel good.
I mean,
when
the
I got no
donation was
tag.
right, though. I appreciate it.
She don't got no tag.
What you mean? Let me get that back.
This ad.
No, I don't think that's how it works, buddy.
I already took it, bro.
What do you mean?
I
What do you mean?
I didn't tell you to send me anything. You just offered
What that?
You. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate it.
So listen, I expect my royalties in dollar bills, y'all. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, y'all.
This nigga, what the fuck?
What do you, bro? What you mean I can't get that back, bro?
Bro, I didn't tell you to send me that, bro. I didn't.
But you can, bro. But you can just run it back. What you mean,
bro? Why would you send it to me and then me for you give it back, bro?
Bro, it's for a task.
Bro,
I don't mean
that
you
money to
keep
go to
it.
Vegas, bro. Go to Mania.
Bro, you just pulled Anthony Edwards' baby mama shit. What did you? You just took the money and didn't do.
I didn't tell you to send me the money, bro. I didn't tell you to do it.
Narco, I think you should head out before he starts tweaking. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't telling him to do all that.
I appreciate you, Narco. Thank you for being a fair judge. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much, man.
What you mean?
No, he was fair. He was fair.
Donney.
Mo.
Donney, why'd you do this?
I didn't do shit. I was just spectating. That's all I was doing.
Donney, why'd you do this, bro?
Mo, I don't know what's happening. But...
Donney, why the fuck did you do this?
Okay. Chat, I'm heading out. Make sure I join the Discord. Make sure I like the stream. Make sure I subscribe to the channel.
No, but fuck that. Dislike. What the fuck? No, bro.
Hey, don't destroy that ring or watch Saya need.
What y'all mean after party on the boat, nigga? That's my boat. What the? Bro.